Atiefo ne ahwefo emo akwaba ma wache saba a daily update bi so senene di kan wabe pim anase o hwe ya aye daily update TV so be subscribe my YouTube channel no na obo notification bell no so oye ni sama ya abrebe the video but YouTube be ma let no borem tembia ne bra be hwe eye video so ne bi obenya news papa dia emfo ni nchirem ba bia de yakoso Ghana fa na amen nyina de yakoso o man ni mo for any chemo daily update na yesi sumoni asumuye pa na edi na esiye ni nkomo kakra nyina Kelvin tell with all the respect him na he was even talking about akufaro amamu no ya enim akufaro na be kase yehwe ofoforo enim na say they don't know him so man him why thing he actually admits na no na all kase Bawumia abeka sembi or say Ghana revenue for they are lazy to be take tax like tax no mo lazy I say or mon jiji tax ni ana Kelvin tell ka say na Bawumia no sebi wajimi na obi nya adwuma obeda agene tax ana omo mo adwuma no kra no omo no so how do you expect expectation cause say they don't even collect the tax no well omo nje tax ni na o ka say ubami wo krom ha na yare nka wo yewu na je say Bawumia no pa je say Bawumia be yare ya wa yare a je say oyewu a na je say o say ye de fa emergency flight and ye de no call amanoni say ye nkore no adan de na Bawumia Bawumia o say Bawumia ni Hernia ana ayede eche no ana say sorry ana Bawumia ya che say ya fa no de ne eko amanoni ko treaty no na no che say because of the bad healthcare system we have no wo yare ya na wo ye do fa flight de ko amanoni emergency flight e do ko amanoni ko treaty inti mense mo mre na nsema Kelvin tell kana no o hie pant no we ni kakra ma bone to fa ye kwa akuti ene no na o do comment no a she comment section ma me na magibre na makenkan comment nde ho hia ye pant no I daily update ye so be share no like na do comment na ma me na me so menkenkan na ma wana kabit ti mo rem credit to Ella Silence Media no omo ho na eja ye pick news we free ya de sumi atiefo na se Bawumia ave yare anka wo yewu nze onwa because until once mtinesi subscribe me TV no daily update TV na we give you the best news enya common news utim say enya nshetae news pa the daily update subscribe ye monro nkuti ene no embrace. God bless you.
So Debiano, omo mu yedwuma kakra o Ghana no, omo mu bi omo kakra, omo no mebre because you people have not made it easy for them. How to make it easy is simple. Create opportunities for the people at omo yedwuma no so that they will all be on the same level playing ground. Who's a vice president who is an economist who is supposed to know this, who is supposed to understand say people can only pay tax when they are making income. Bawumia is not an economist though. Bawumia mulu. People can only pay taxes when they are making some income. Unye juma, and I'm going to tax. In the first place, the people are paid indirect taxes. So onye juma kono koto jot, onye juma no koto margarine, onye juma no koto cocoa. When din can tax cocoa ni dada. Now create opportunity and then tax again. No, person create opportunity. Per direct tax. Abra, you have not created opportunity. You can only take direct tax when the person is making income. You are lucky to be able to take indirect tax because the person might go buy sardine, so be the docuno, no tax sardine, no. But the tax ankasa say, why ye juma ni sikeni obetibino, you are not going to get it because umane juma nye. A chile unya economist, unless you are not intelligent, unless you are foolishly talking to those weak-minded journalists to come and do propaganda for you. Me who idea when I Bawumia is a comedian, it's a joke. Now mugu bubuashi. Omo mugu malata, omo mugu sofolai, omo mugu adabraka, omo mugu bantimade santasi a omunye adwuma no. Oje say omo de. Oje say how omo say omo adwuma na eti omo tax. They don't care. So odi ni bush market ya man na wate na emfa no ho, wagina kotia. Na omo bi adwuma ni bi ma no. O say adenti na ye engine tax, o bodam. Mo bodam mo say na mo pesa mo chichiri kuro no. How do you want to govern? You don't want to serve the people, but you want the people to serve you. It doesn't work like that. You always need to give to the people for the people to see say it will make them interested in paying taxes. It is because of what we see and internet they be file taxes and internet they be a tax because my roads are good, my water is flowing, my light doesn't go out, my kids are being admitted in good school, I have good health care, my health insurance is solid. Into taxes I can't complain because everything is on point. Now on service in panel. Kwasi afomo so na multiplayer mu. Kwasi afomo so na mo wiesika Bawumia be di vice president. O choba na do to UK hospital mu. At least that should have told you, say, you should think and build one hospital. When you, Bawumia, you became vice president in 2017, you almost died because your hernia was coming out. They flew you from Ghana to the UK for a white man to save you. That should have given you that idea that you need to at least build one regional hospital. You have foolishly displayed ignorance for 7 years. You are telling us that what? 24-hour economy is not good and that we are taxing too much. For 7 years, what have you used the taxes for? Yaba pako for and I'm Ghana. Most of the so ultimately one hospital and function in the Munyam copies will be. John Mahama bet about hospitals to do and sign away. JJ Wallace ko awu kura no obetuma hye baby owo no akase mi si hospital magana mate party way otumfo Ashanti chief atena ma ne wo for the £700 at the party muntumi mbo hospital ba ku nhye mo ni munyam munye ni mguasefo entokwa hunu ne nsam hunu ene emode entokwa hunu ensusoso hunu faso bia ni so muntumi nkase yesi regional hospital ba ko ama abogana ho ban mo party ne faso amote faso be na wo so. And the news are say, what did you condom tax in Ghana? What did you condom tax? And the news in say over Ghana, over 72,000 people in Ashanti region estimated to be living with HIV. So I'm for wait a minute, I'm editorial no at all. You see. Send OC Ghana. Let me say it in English so that the tourists will know where to go when they go to Ghana. Let me speak in English so that my fellow tourists, when they go to Ghana, who are visiting Ghana this December, they will know where to stay when they go to Ghana. Now, the Ghana AIDS Commission is saying that if you're a tourist, you're a tourist, not terrorist. You're a tourist. We don't want terrorists in Ghana. That if you're a tourist, and you enter the Republic of Ghana, be careful because the Ashanti region, 72,000 people have AIDS. So it will be best for you to go to the Greater Accra region, the Eastern region, the Volta region, if you want to stay away or you don't want to contract HIV/AIDS. With that, now me just saying. Now who are Santimemo so you must show. As I'm speaking. We are santini out here santime so we etumi show. Our shows as our show saying because ende nipa 70,000. Now remember, we ye the Omako hospital be actually obudi atu ho. Our so tia say be number we miensa enko hospital enko check ye. Meno ka say omo Ashanti regional omo na bi at night club anadwi etartare omo ho. And I'm gonna be at night club. I was a fool say Ashtown. Menoka say a ginem. I could say there we a numbre di ginem a tarataran call for him. Intimino Casana, you never 70,000. Now, when I want to ask Antimemo and Nipa 70,000, Ubet Maso Womina. Mike so condom, yet the tax are to say Pim. It the probability, Bonica a probability or nesu. Akroma bodam. Bronica say nipa 70,000 Ashanti regional papers no mu 8. Say ye statistics dey free one say omo ko check in be kan 100,000 omo 8. Now wo na also ye Christoni a wo de wabompa ya abompa ye wo na wo de nyame do. Bronica said the probability what about you was nesu untumi so awu bia o ye dan adidim I'll be right back to do the editorial of the night. My name is Kevin Taylor. You're still watching. Now, which graduate on earth can live in an economy that is already destroyed? You see, that's why they be Ghana focus. I say politicians and you mean nyansa bebre Jimmy. But yena my omajuni yo muso nyansa. You say car na utimno car na say. Nanti car na wajia to say your driver what car na bra petrol numa petrol na sa ema diesel awe ema car na say ya passenger ben the betumi reach the destination. Because if you are talking about human resource, at the end of the day, it is when the economy can support that human resource and I'll something out of them. Say your economy now say now, and every single child or senior high school, school papa ma osuya there, sebio uncle red, gold, green, eduane pa odi. Now the question here is, so I admit to say economy now say then technically you have admitted say the prime and I said the main purpose in tia to abamamo say mumbeli di Ghana no, you have failed there. So we don't even need to move further because there was free SHS before you brought free SHS now. Even let's cut this guy a slack. Say yemfa send free SHS new. The new 400,000 the 400,000 people now must say more rescue more on the streets from the streets no. Percentage wise the 400,000 people, how many of them today opinion kwasi for party? Mo say party in Guinea pound. That is how we need to build a nation. And come for 24-hour economy better now. Mo ka say enye and okada and at the end na nka mo the MPP dia ba say we na ye mmoa yentuma hwan. And Obi can BJ the Ghanaian police will prefer to give tickets than to take bribe. That one to there will be a streamlining. Mamika Vincho. Adebia una brochira or say they started somewhere, they struggle to get it right. I didn't any nimuno. Obiabusa a valid question. Keti, the Ghanaian police will prefer to give what? To take bribe than to give them ticket. Me say it will still be streamlined. The police, that particular thing, and so by hindrance, no, there will be a policy to streamline that. Sanity. Into who's America and the taxi driver chika no social man ticket at a point no more problem and it's no introduce you ticketing. Say no to America police on Jessica at a point it used to happen and then they adopted a strategy, a policy. So police need to win bribe. That is how it works. Now in Rebu America, now police were brutalizing the minority, for and now blacks. Every time the police officer no America black American no and African no police in the report no against nipa na yabono no. So now they are like, let's have the body cameras. That is how abrofo Jenny. Every time there's a loophole, they try to find solutions to it. Until now, it is going to be the body camera report against you, the police officer. Now let's see who is lying. And anytime we introduce a body cam, because now you are being recorded. The camera is recording what is happening. Now come and tell me a different thing. I'll say the AC or Ghana Biana Yetiabru say where at a point they struggle with it. But they sat down to say, no, young fair differences in Tunchain, dealing with this issue. That is how it works. That is how it works. It's my Obi and say, whatever is happening in Europe and in America now, it's smooth, it happened today. No. They have been around over 500 years. They have gone through their shit. Where we are now is about 200 years where they were. What we need to be doing Mahama, any NDC phone can say we also want to do free SHS. And say some countries are made free, but we don't have the financial capacity to do it like the way America, Akroma kindergarten, or do high school. No one knows 20 fees. We cannot do that. So what we have to do is we have to progressively do it because we don't have the financial capacity. We don't have even the food to feed all of them. We don't have the materials to print books for them. Their uniforms, paying bills for them. So what we need to do is progressively do it. In the John Mahama say, young farmer days too for students in Kwa. We will not be feeding them. We will not be buying uniform for them. That is what you do. So slowly, then you try to fix your system. Because you don't understand how you build a nation. Slogan Jimmy Solokuna and Jimmy for me Jina say Yabo within I have from Yamenyum Yadichi Kuranka Anka Cambodia. Yamenyum Edi Kuranka Jamaica Kohen Yamenyum Tuno. Mesi nyamenyom kwasi aba bi begina ho ya ba odi ni afro enti kwasi ana oto nwuma afa na odim nyansa hwe oye sa na brofo gigiro omgigiro man oye sa na brofo gigiro man oye sa na nipa omadwini wo fie no. That's how they build their nation. No, they don't build their politics. They don't use enyamenyom to build their policies. No, they look at practical solutions. Practical. Me ankametia to see me your bar and ankametu Ghana better America say ekuya poki ena mabe wo America ena makoda dem ema mehu sibia ote hospital oni wukunu tumi tena dan baakum toilet wom bath wom pull out bed wom ye tumi di machine sisi uso a camera eda wuyem oba no kra andane no hu ya nurse ni tumi baka se dan hu se na akora no ne home na emba ye na mehu saa nyoma we nyina awie na se aban bia besi so eko 8 years no ntumi si one facility a menua ba wo Ghana ebetuma bia na metena ha na se me defend sa aban me yakwasea ka wo yo ba sha kanisa nka sa aban ne kra toa so ade se kura poki na nka so betena TV ka se dabi de mabebu no okrom ha no sibia mabehu saa de we bia me minim ka Ghana me ko wo na ayam hyehye sibia maba abewo afa me ho afa me ba me nkoa no e wo se aban we eto a yetuama no otumi see at least one regional hospital. You are not even supposed to discuss anything but we jiminti or the nasante some and then I can't some the radio so and oh yeah NDC for 24-hour economy talk about what can change lives. When I sit here, na me to na me mbako park, na me share me many other colleagues. I'm on number for a dear grow park, and I ask myself, this is just a playground. Why can't we have some in Ghana? Why can't a sports minister come and say, my agenda is to make sure every single city in Ghana, there is a standard playground for every community. And that the kids will at least, parents can walk them there and be watching their kids. At least their brains will be free a little bit. Why can't you just adapt that? How much do we need? Near the question to the piano, as me see the papa a doctor, as me see the no a lawyer. Oh, a lawyer who name with all due respect, lawyer for your law and your own answer. And it's now question law, ultra logical reasoning exams. Because Omnim said, Nyansa near and a law near. If you don't apply Nyansa and a law near waste. I wrote my law school LSAT 2013. Because here we Ghana be or a lawyer and I'm Ghana. You people sit there and question someone we don't want to tell the people. We don't want to tell the people the truth. Your body have experience be papa. People like us, we are not better than anybody. We are not better. I'm not better. I'm not the smartest student. Maybe one school, my class, I can focus on what I want to do. Majority of my mates are brighter than me. But I've gotten to this place and I'm doing better than some of them because the opportunities are here. I've been given room to explore. Why can't we do that same back home? Now, Kwasiebi saw a lawyer, Kwasiebi saw a vice president, Kwasiebi, show me the job. Muamutu kwa kabroche, muna muha Ghana. Muna moya problem no muna moya problem now your bad time na ukrukrenyis kana be wo abrochira na wo hwe bebia wo ye no na wakofie na aban bia bedi so mfie nwotwe ne yekwe na otumi si regional hospital betuma jobi nkwa o da woto say MPP ni NDC den I disappoint here abra aban bia ba be si regional hospitals we Jimmy na wo bad time na wo ye no asechire sen about time na wo ye no asechire sen woni nyansa woni adwene. Are you foolish? Huh? Are you stupid? You need to understand. We are applying common sense to build. Yet the nyansa and the chichire mine. What it one kwasi ade nkwa and minim muso amunim hu munim hwe nkurasefo. Ye nimo. Anya kalas na mo hwe. Ye nimo.
Legalize but regulate the okada business. It has been well received across the country. I know this has been on the table for a long time. Just a few months ago, I was privileged to be invited by the Road Safety Commission and the Ministry of Roads and Highways to engage in a discussion, like consultative processes, to see what is the way forward. Can you explain further what is really influencing this new policy direction?
I think that a lot of our policymakers, look at job creation at a certain level. They don't realize the impact that some segments do in creating sustainable jobs. And like I said, whether we like it or not, that transport segment of boys riding, especially in the rural areas where people cannot afford to buy cars and run, regular transport services. It is the motorcycles that transport everything, goods, service, people.
A lot of Mahama can do.
And then this yellow Mahama can do, or Prajia, where depending on what you call it. This is a service that has come to stay. Whether you legalize it or not, you cannot stop it. And so why behave like the techie and bury your head in the sand? This Prajia and Okada and Aboboyas and things have created more jobs in this economy than any government job-related policy. It's created more jobs than NAPCO. It's created more jobs than YEA, all those artificial job creation programs. It has created more jobs than any of them. But these young people are living under harassment because it's illegal. And so the police harass them, they stop them from time to time, take money off them and all that. And so my suggestion is, why do we behave like the ostrich? Let us legalize it and let's regulate it and let's make it safer. Because one, the person must be trained on how to ride a motorcycle properly. He must have safety precautions. He must have 2 helmets to make sure that the passenger riding pillion
is equally protected.
Is equally protected, like the one riding in front. One, they must not overload the motorcycle, because sometimes you see that they have 3 or 4 people sitting on one motorcycle, And then 2, they must identify that this is a commercial motorcycle, so that we know that they're following the rules. And 3, and finally, they must obey all traffic regulations. I mean, you can't pick a passenger and get to a traffic light and it's red and you ride through the traffic light. Yes. If you are caught, your license will be taken from you. This will bring some discipline into the sector. So I say, let's legalize, let's regulate, because one, it's created sustainable jobs. People are earning an income out of this. And I mean, some people trivialize it and say, oh, he's thinking about Okada when you are thinking about something else. That is a reality. It is creating jobs, it's creating income for young people. And I think that legalizing and regulating it is the way to go.
That's all. That's all. That's so simple. And as you do that, gradually you fix it well. When you legalize or streamline it, it's not going to be that way. But as time goes on, then you start to be like, okay, now let's have a whole street for them. Let's start changing the way we build streets in Ghana. When we are building streets, let's add some sides to it that will be for Okada, because we are making a lot of money from it. We are creating more jobs. That's how you build a nation. Because you have 260 senior high school, 1 million per cause, when Jiminti, when Newz is hard and possible. Okay? These are some of the nonsense you hear. Okay? Your tax collection method, lazy, Bawumia to GRA. Mahmoud Bawumia catch a Ghana Revenue Authority say, Omo tax recipe omo jejene no, omo ye lazy. Kwasi akeka. Now my main kind story na mnyujo munchiro. Ye Jimmy. Ene jo Mahama chechire mu no. Now okay story was say, we Bawumia no asem, it is lazy for the Ghana Revenue Authority to keep focusing on existing taxpayers for revenue mobilization, while the vast majority of non-taxpayers are not sought after. Vice President Mahmoud Bawumia say, "Eye lazy, just say eye kwadwiro, say eye GR4, ebe tata, eye den nipa bia sebio, omo etua tax sia, ende ye komo a omo tua tax. Omo
me wako baba ye daily update TV subi se oji bre kan me kotie ene no oji bre kan me kotie ene no ye ni sopa ye so be subscribe ene na o hwe ya na so hwe dada na unsubscribe ya na wa subscribe am YouTube channel no na obo notification bell no so set it tembia no YouTube ma later o dey borum tembia the borum stay tuned, o dey enjoy the day every day, enjoy with daily updates, you never regret. Bell news papa dia me say obeti the ekoso man trending news nkoso man mo ya de sumie tifo said the also be hu said the ekoso man mo na o hwe no ya hwe no hu the ekoso inteno yes subscribe my daily update TV. I will give you the best. In your seminar Kelvin tell Ekano about Bawumia issue no na Bawumia abeyarea that just aye critical I was say yes you feel no de ne ko aye amano ne ko treat no. This was the year the major issue ana Kelvin Taylor say Bawumia opa say Bawumia the Jubilee wo di bia no, like you should deal with it with caution, because Bawumia because tax Ghana revenue for they should tax more, not just oh na money more no crash. So being here, how can you tax the person? Indirectly, they tax us because every could talk a year sardine in Sani Manemano. So indirectly, or mommy, tax no, but if you want to earn more revenue there, then you have to create job. There should be job creation. And until now, just say Muhammad a year 24-hour economy nebano. Ghana should endorse it because Obia Benya Juma 24/7. Nature Obia Waton intimacy. Being some Kelvin Taylor last time media or Medigu Akroma so say also be subscribing. Now I share na afofronso enye biare. God bless you. Stay tuned. Yemura Sanse Menemo. Your boy Mteno. Stay tuned. Now enjoy your day with a daily update. You will never regret. God bless you.